So today we're going to do 3 walkthrough solves or slow solves. And the reason I'm doing this is a lot of people ask me how to improve with SL and S2L. And by watching a walkthrough solve, you can definitely see some cases that you can implement into your solve with the execution of how I do it. So yeah, I'm averaging about 57 seconds at this moment, and when I'm warmed up, maybe 56 or even 55. So I have a decent grasp about how the cube works. So let's just get started with the first scramble. Just a quick disclaimer, I haven't seen any of these scrambles because I want to give you the most realistic approach possible. And yeah, so I always start with white. So let's quickly look for a second. Okay, here's something interesting. I can't insert the purple here because then the yellow and purple won't be in the correct spot. So if I were to insert purple here, then yellow needs to be here, but then green needs to be all the way back here. So there's a really easy way you can do this. What I would do here is do an F prime like this. Now the yellow is 2 right away. Now I can insert the green and the purple like that. And now they are all 2 right away. And next I could have inserted red like that. And now I saw that this pair was already paired up. So instead of looking for the last piece, I could have solved this already. So align them, rotate, and pair them like that. And now, luckily the blue white piece, it's in a really easy spot for me to solve. And from this point on, you just have to quickly scan over the cube. And the first pair I see are these two, which are really easy to solve. You can just pair them like that. And here's an interesting tip. Instead of doing rotating, taking the cube, rotating and inserting, a helpful tip you can do is instead of rotating, you do an R prime, rotate like this, do a U2, R prime F to insert that piece. So next up, I would have done this piece like that and insert that at the back. Let's see. From this point on, I would have probably done this one because this one is a really easy insert. And then I would remember that this piece is here. So we can do this, insert that at the back. So if you don't know, that's a really easy way to insert it. If you have a pair like this, you need to go at the back side and it's facing to the right side or from here towards you or from here to the back, then you can do an R2, U2 prime, R2 prime to insert at the back. And then from here on, obviously we have this last case, which I can take out and sledge. And now already, next up I'll do yellow. So obviously this one is already solved and this one is also really easy to solve. So the first two I see are these two, but I don't want to take it out because if you solve this pair here, then it will automatically take it out. So you see what I mean? So pair these two, insert it with a sledge, and then it's a way easier case. And then the last case is here, so we can do that, pair them like that. And now from here on, I see this pair is already paired up. So what I can do is, I can do an R2 prime, and then, not an R2 prime, an R2, then a U2 prime, and insert like that. That's a bit tricky to do, but I mean, if you do a lot of slow solves, later on you'll see these types of stuff. Then pair these two, insert them. I'm going a bit quicker because I've made a walkthrough solve when I was averaging minute 30, and if you want to go, that's a bit more for beginners. This is a little bit more advanced because this is for sub 1 people. So next up, I see here are the 2 corners and here are the 2 edges. So what I would have done here is I would have hit both of them, insert the piece and bring it back because it's really easy to insert an edge by doing this. So from here on, I can do a sledge to insert that one. And from here, again, take it to the back, do a reverse sledge insert. A reverse sledge insert is very nice to finger trick. And then next, usually I do either green or purple, but green was the first one I saw. And now from here on, I see this pair and this pair, but this one would be easy. Because when I do an R prime, I can just pair them like that and insert like that. And then from this point on, I see that one, which you can insert like that. And lastly, we have this one, and instead of an insert, I'm just going to sledge to get an easier EO. And now we have a quite difficult CP, and then we just have JPEM, and we have CP. Oh, sorry, for some reason I did that wrong, CP out, but yeah, you don't have to worry about the CP and those stuff because you're just here to see how I do FTL and STL. So that was solve 1. Let's get on to solve 2. So here's scramble 2. I'm going to go a bit quicker because that first explanation took really long. So first thing I see is this green is 2 away from here, this yellow is 1 away, and then let's just quickly see. I don't know what I could do with this red. I think the best way for me here was to insert the green, take it 1 away, insert the purple, then insert the yellow, and then take this one all the way over here to insert that one. And then I see this piece and this piece, and I can quickly just do this, align them, and pair the first one like this, like that. And then we have the next one, which is really easy. From here on, I see this pair and this pair, which I can pair like that. And I can bring it all the way over here. From this point on, I would probably done this. Pair them. And then we have our last case, which is this one, which you can solve like that. So I'm going really quick now because I just want to show you how I do it. I don't want to explain everything again. So align this one, and I see this, so I would do an F here and take it out. So I can do that. And from here on, we have this case. But what you could do is here, you could take it from, instead of doing this algorithm, you could take it from here, rotate, and pair it and stretch. And from here, just a normal insert. Then we can do this. For this one, I would have done this. I'm sorry for going a bit too fast, but I don't want to make this a 20-minute video. So from here, I can pair these two like that. And now we have red. So F2 here. So this is going to be tricky because I see this corner here, but in normal solve I wouldn't see that quick. So I could have solved that, but I would have been taking a long time. So I can do this, pair them, insert them, and then take it at the back, pair them, insert them. Then do this to pair that one. From here on, I can do a triple 60 to do that, and then it's just this one, and I'm going to do a sledge again to avoid a bad EO. Do that, and then we have a nice case, we have this case, and then we just have this one. So yeah, that's solved too. So here's the last scramble, and it's a way easier start in my opinion, because I can predict where all the pieces will be at the end of the or at inspection. So we know red, green, and red, yellow. I'm sorry, white, red, and white, yellow are correct to each other, but this one isn't. But I don't have to worry about him because I can just insert him at the back. But blue should come here next to red, and then my purple and yellow will be very easy to solve. So it would look like this. I know the yellow will end up here. So it will be inserted here, insert here, insert that one there, and then just do an F2 prime like that, insert that one, and then insert that one. And I will remember, you always need to remember if a corner is solved here, because sometimes you forget. So when you look around the cube, then sometimes you forget that this one is solved, but this one isn't. So you think this one is solved. But anyways, so I'll first do this one like that, take it to the back, and then cancel into this one, which is really nice. And then next I'll see these two, which I can pair like that. Can insert like that. So yeah, that's a nice way. If you have it here, don't do a U2 prime and insert. Just do an L prime, U2 prime, L. So next we're going to do this one, which I can just take out and sledge in. So that's a nice way to do it, because it can be done quick. So it will look like this to insert. And the last one is here. So very easy, F to L. And then we have a really easy second cross. It's just like that. So it's just an F2 R prime. And then from here on, this one is going to be the easiest to pair. And then now I see these two, and I see this is going to be green, this is going to be orange. So I take it away to set it up, and then I can insert like that. From here on, I'm going to pair them like that using my left hand. Insert that. So next we're going to have to do blue. Insert the blue. And then this one's going to be really easy as well to solve. So far this is a really easy solution. And then from here on, I can see that this one will be green. That's why I put the what do you call it, light green and pink one there, so that I can just do this. So it's really easy insert. From here on, you could do this and then pair them, but I mean, you could have also done that in a bit quicker. From here on, just insert that. I don't really know. Sorry if I'm not talking that much. I don't know what to say, because this is just how my brain goes when I solve it. So I see this one needs to go in here, and I see this one will be a really easy pair. And here's a tip. You can do this by inserting it like that, and then doing an R prime, F prime, R, F to insert it at the back. You don't always have to take it out and insert it like that. And then from here we have this easy case, and then just the last one is also quite easy. Then we just have this case, and then we have a J-pin, and another easy C-pin. So yeah, that was the third walkthrough solve. If I went too fast, you guys can tell me, and I'll maybe make a video in the future where I go a bit slower. But this is just how I think. This is how fast I'm going. So this is for a little bit more advanced Megaminx solvers. But if you did learn something from it, even if you are slow, you can still learn something from it, from watching it and seeing how I do certain things. If you can see what's happening. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and peace.